Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going over how to create a group in AutoCAD. This is going to be a pretty quick and straightforward lesson. It's very simple and easy to do, and not to be confused with the block, but a group is different. So I'm kind of going to go over the differences later on in the video. So with that, let's get into it. Alright, before we get into the video, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video if you find it helpful. Those two things kind of give me an understanding of whether or not I'm creating good content or helpful content. I also want to say that this video is actually a recommendation by a viewer. So if you have any video or anything you want to see done in AutoCAD, leave it in the comments section below. Alright, so before we get into how to create a group, let's go over a high-level definition and kind of what a group is versus a block. So a group is exactly what it sounds like. It's a group of objects, and with that group of objects, you may want to take it and rotate it, copy it, mirror it. You can really do a lot of stuff with a group of objects. And for a block, it's something that you kind of just want to use occasionally and insert it directly into a drawing. So a group is more of objects that are in a drawing that you want to manipulate. A block is objects that you want to be able to insert into your drawing that might be kind of high level or intricate, and you just want to be able to insert them right away. Alright, so to create a group, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up to the group box underneath the home tab. And we're going to make sure this button is on. This is the group selection on-off button. That needs to be on to create groups. The next thing we're going to do is click the group button right here. And as you can see, what comes down is a select objects pick box. So before we select the objects we want to group together, and we're going to group all four circles together right in the middle for this example, we're going to go down to the command line and notice that you have the option to put a name and description in for the group. Now normally when I group objects together, I'm doing it for a quick non-permanent reason. So typically I wouldn't use the name function, but for this example we can use it. So we're going to click it and we're going to type in circle for the name. And I'm not going to do a description right now. We're just going to come up here and we are actually going to select all of the circles. Now once I've selected all the circles that I want in a group, we're going to click enter. And then when I select the circle, as you can see, they have grouped together. So kind of a telltale sign that something's grouped and not a block is that it develops this kind of outer shell around it. As you can see, this like gray looking rectangle around the four circles. That means that it's in a group, and that again is a telltale sign. So with a group as well, what I can do is I can copy the group. I can actually take it and I can rotate it if I wanted to. Again, it's pretty versatile and it allows you to make changes on a non-permanent area or allows you to take current areas in the drawing and make changes to them by grouping objects together. Alright, so the last little bit in this lesson that I want to go over is the group selection on and off button. Now this is basically the on and off button for being able to group stuff together. But the reason why I wanted to go over it is because it's actually a very powerful tool if you want to make a quick change to the group itself. So for example, we have these two groups that are created, one with the rectangle and one with the circle. And say I want to move this circle up and I want to move this rectangle up. I can actually turn this off, click the circle, and as you can see now, it's not in the group. I can move it up and I can actually move this rectangle up too. And then I can go back up and turn it back on. As you can see when I click it, it is now back together as a group. So it allowed me to make a quick edit on an individual item for the group itself. Alright, so that's going to wrap up the video there. Thank you so much for watching. Again, like I said earlier, subscribe, like the video if you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.